following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds,
Welcome
Doyle
once again
Auto
to the
Repair,
Taco John's
Midwest
pregame
Liberty
show
Federal
here on
Credit
Clipchamp
Union,
Radio.
Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Reining Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Viera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestad, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and A Public Transit.
with the start of game day coverage. Here's Trent Florum.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska. Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
As I said, I'm Trent Florum. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, a huge win for you guys tonight. You guys are battling Medicine Valley for the third spot in the RPAC. Down big at halftime, down by 15 to come back, get the win in overtime. How proud are you, these boys?
Oh, so proud. That's exactly what we told them in the locker room. Just, kept fighting. We said it from the jump that it was just going to be both teams are going to play super hard, and the team who makes a few more shots is probably going to be the one who wins. Then we got down like that, and it kind of seemed like we didn't have any answers for them, and the boys responded big time in the second half. The defense from the jump in the second half, and then we just kind of trusted that our offense was going to come along at some point. We got it from a lot of different spots, which was great. And then Brady iced it there at the end with the free throws.
And I think Maverick Webb might have answered some questions tonight. Medicine Valley kind of left him as the guy, with Allmeyer scoring 42 points the other night. Rayburn's a great three-point shooter, and Ruggles been going to the inside. They were kind of leaving Mav wide open, and he says, okay, if you want to leave me open, I'll beat you tonight. 21 points, a career high for that young man.
Yeah, they were really shifting that zone over toward Brady, and, that first time down the floor, he caught it at the top of the key, and I think he was surprised how open he was, and he knocked it down. And I knew it was going to be kind of a big night for him when he saw that first one go in. That always helps. And then he came down the next possession, or the next time we scored a couple possessions later, and he hit another one, and it was like, man, the floodgates might open. And he passed up a few at the end of the first half, and I said, Mav, I'm not sure I understand why you're passing up shots. You're about 3 for 5 right now. I think we need to keep shooting. And he did there, especially in the second half. He had a few nice takes and then a couple more threes added on to his first half ones, and that was really cool. Just like I said, though, got offense from a lot of different places. Creighton and Hodge did a great job of attacking their zone from the wing, which isn't something that we normally do. But Coach Wood thought that would be a nice adjustment for us. Was switch to more of a 4-out and just try to play it like man and attack them off the bounce. And that was a really huge change that Coach Wood threw out there. And Then, Hodge and Creighton both had some really nice drives. We did a nice job of kicking out to shooters, and guys hit big shots. I thought we did a nice job on the glass for most of the night. And then, like I said, just getting stuff from a lot of different places. Sean Pauly has one bucket all night, and it comes in overtime. It gets us the lead in overtime. And,
your first lead of the night, actually.
Our first lead of the night comes on a Sean Pauly layup in overtime, which was so cool to see. I thought he did a nice job just with how the matchups were. We thought he made sense to go with in overtime, and he did a great job. But just incredible fight from the boys tonight. It would have been very easy to come into that locker room at halftime and have three guys yelling at each other and everybody kind of shut down or nobody wanting to talk because they're all, kind of had given up. And that wasn't the case. We walked in there, Mav said, hey, a lot of ball game left. We're going to be all right. Look at how many possessions there were in that first half. We got a lot of time to come back. We made the change to man, which, just warmed my heart. The fact that we were able to play man during a comeback. And then, like I said, Coach Wood with the switch to motion to get us attacking that zone a little bit more was huge as well.
Yeah, Creighton Ruggles did a good job early in the ball game going inside and going right up against Brody Simpf and getting him in foul trouble. And, he made some big baskets for you early, hit a three early. And then Hodge Rayburn doing the same thing, just taking it right inside, getting off his guy and taking it right down the lane. He wasn't hitting from the three tonight, but you don't always have to hit from the three.
Exactly. We think that those two are pretty solid going to the hoop. We think Mav and Brady and Braxton and Sean also are. But those guys were playing a little bit lower. They were kind of playing the corners in our motion. So they had the bottom guys of the zone flying at them, and they realized that if I can get past this guy, Brody's the only guy left.
Yes.
And, Brody obviously had the foul trouble, which, was too bad. He's a really good player, and it was too bad that he fouled out there. But it worked out all right for us, so it was okay. But, yeah, they found, ways to get by that wing guy. Got into the paint and then did a really good job after the first quarter where we talked about it a little bit of playing off 2 feet. They were a little out of control in the first quarter, trying to do some crazy stuff, and they just got in there, played off 2, bounced off the big man and laid it in, which was kind of the recipe for success tonight. 4
in a row now, looking to make it 5 as Sutherland comes to town on Friday night. This might be a trap game. You're on a kind of a roll here, and Sutherland's struggling this year, not having a real good season, and the kids got to know that. How do you keep them from getting lackadaisical, and how do you guys get the win against Sutherland?
Yeah, the biggest thing is just that we got another opportunity to go play basketball, and we need to take every advantage of that. You only get so many, even if you're a really, really good high school player, you get about 100 of these. So, you can't go waste one. We need to make sure that the mindset's right. Sutherland has some guys who can really play. The Mortimer kid who moved in, he started the year really hot, and then people kind of realized, this kid's a hooper, and started running some different coverages at him. So he's going to be a test for us. He's a little bigger kid, a little stronger kid, someone we're really going to have to guard. They got some kids who've been playing a lot. They're playing a lot of seniors. It's coming toward the end for them, and so you know that they're going to be pretty amped up and kind of realizing themselves, hey, I got 13 chances left to do this. I need to go make sure that I'm taking advantage of every one. We're going to have to figure out something defensively. Obviously, tonight the man worked in the games leading up to this. The man switching into zone later. It seems like just switching up is maybe where we need to live, because it just keeps guys a little more amped up. It seems like when we were starting our zone, we were a little bit on our heels. We switched to man. We get on our toes. We start playing downhill a little bit more. Whereas, like I said, in the past, when we've been playing man, we've been on our heels, and then we do a switch up and we go to zone and we start getting on our toes. So it's nice that we have both options. It's kind of a nightmare trying to figure out which one, I guess, is going to work night to night. We'll have to, kind of check out what Sutherland's doing offensively and see if we can figure out which one of our defenses will work better against what they're doing against them, and figure that out. But it's awesome that we get to play at our home court, one more time here before we head on the road on Saturday. It's been a nice little homestand. We haven't had to do any traveling. It's been great. You throw in the JV tournament on Monday, and we've just been shooting on these rims a lot, which I think has a lot to do with how we've been scoring the ball, which has been really well lately. So hopefully we can keep that up. Hopefully we can figure some things out on the defensive end and go get another one on Friday night.
Congratulations on the win tonight, Coach, and let's go get their 5th in a row on Friday night against Sutherland.
Sounds good. Thanks, Trent.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give you the stats from the ball game and wrap things up here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Valley Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Every Tomlin wide open three, rolls around, goes. Every Tomlin cashes it in. Back to Webb. Going to take the three. She was hot from there from the corner, and she's got her third one of the ball game. 9 points for Aspen Webb. He skip pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts the shot up, and it goes.
This is high school basketball. Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum, Kevin Martin back here with you as we get ready for the boys' action between the Sutherland Sailors and the Cambridge Trojans. And Kevin, the Trojans on a roll right now. They've won 4 in a row.
They have definitely been on a roll. Things are just, I think they figured a lot of things out. They've tried some different combinations, some different defenses, some different things. I just think they're kind of finding the groove. I think they can play multiple defenses. I think they got multiple guys that can score, obviously. You're right. It's just a roll.
They've got 3 guys that are averaging in double figures for the Trojans. Creighton Ruggles, Brady Allmeyer, and Hodge Rayburn. Maverick Webb just not too far away. 7.6 average tonight. He scored 21 the other night against Medicine Valley. Most of that in that first half, Kevin. And if he doesn't score them, they probably don't come back and win. Well,
yeah, exactly. And it was the perfect example of, okay, and we talked about it the night that Brady went off up for 42. MV's not going to let him do that.
Right.
I mean, there's some teams that are just capable of saying, okay, no, you're not going to get those. They slid over to him and played him hard, got it picked up on him on transition, and Maverick found himself, standing there with the ball going, okay, I guess you want me to shoot it.
And he did.
And he did, And I think they've got multiple guys that are capable of doing that. That you want to guard 2 guys, we've got 2 other ones, So I just think they're in a good place right now.
Hodge Rayburn's been struggling a little bit from behind the arc. The 3-point line, he's usually a great 3-point shooter. Been struggling a bit there, but he found a niche the other night, taking it to the hoop, coming off the wing, and then just driving right in, and some easy layups for him against Med Valley.
Yeah, Coach Shepard gave credit to Coach Wood for that one because they were laying off, and they saw a way to get Hodge around the corner, and he was turning the corner with a purpose. And sometimes guys turn the corner and aren't looking to score, and he was turning the corner to get to the hoop, and it really helped him at that point in the game.
For the Sailors right now, Mason Mortimer leads them in scoring with 9.3 points a game. He's a new transfer in. I'm not sure from where, but Coach Shepard said he just transferred in or came in this year. 5'11" junior. He was early in the season. He was kind of lighting some teams up, but everybody kind of realized, hey, this kid can score, so they put some different defenses on him. And he struggled a little bit here lately, but he's still a good ball player.
Well, and talked to Assistant Coach Sainer before the game, and she goes, we're playing a lot better than we did last year overall. She says, we just can't score. We're losing games where we're holding people in the 30s and we're scoring 20 points.
Yeah.
So obviously that's a deal, but I think they're going to be better than they were last year. Obviously, got
a little more experience.
They do. They have a little more experience on the floor, and I just think they're probably playing better ball.
Getting ready for the starting lineup here. Let's bring them to you right now as Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number brings you tonight's starting lineups. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Nearly 1 of 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Sutherland Sailors, number 1, a 6'2 senior Tristan Maxey. Number 3, a 5'6 senior Ethan Holm. Number 10, a junior Isaac Sinsel. Number 15, a junior Jackson Sainer. And number 21, a 5'11 junior Mason Mortimer. Head coach for the Sailors is Dan Wolken, and assistant coach Jessica Sainer. Not often you see a woman coaching men's or boys basketball, but we've got one here. She was the assistant coach last year too, Kevin.
Yeah, she was a good player. There's no reason she shouldn't be coaching.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah, very good player from Medicine Valley. You coached her.
I did. She was a very good player.
For the Trojans tonight, number 12, a 6' junior Creighton Ruggles. Number 14, a 5'7 junior Brady Allmeyer. Number 15, a 5'7 junior Maverick Webb. Number 20, a 6' junior Hodge Rayburn. And number 23, a 6' junior Braden Miller. Head coach Clay Shepard, and assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. Still waiting for the starting lineups coming here, but we gave them to you here a little bit early. Thanks to Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number for bringing us the starting lineups for the last few years.
I think Sutherland, they got a few more guys out this year. I think that probably helps them. The thing, Sutherland's a wrestling school. They are a powerhouse. And you get a school that's a wrestling school, and sometimes the basketball team kind of suffers.
Some good athletes on this team, though. They can surprise some teams. And the Trojans again looking for 5 in a row. They'll play Maxwell tomorrow. And then Juanita Palisade on Tuesday before it starts the RPAC tournament for the boys next Saturday. The girls will start on Friday. The boys will be on Saturday. Cambridge with a little basketball tonight they're throwing up into the crowd, and somebody, I think, just got beamed with one. Braden Miller threw a little fastball up here into the stand. Everybody else lobbed it up here. Braden Miller says, hey, here's my best Randy Johnson impression. Ruggles and Maxey to jump it up. Maxey got a little bit of height here on Ruggles. Let's see who wins the jump. And it'll be Maverick Webb had it, lost it, is picked up by the Sailors. Number 21, Mason Mortimer. Mortimer kicks it back to home, and he'll bring it up the floor. Picked up by Webb. Trojans in a man-to-man. Off to Mortimer, guarded by Allmeyer. Mortimer back up top comes to Sinsel. Sinsel left side to home. Back to Mortimer. Down the corner, Sinsel. Back up to Mortimer. It's knocked away by Webb. But picked back up by Mortimer. And backside, here comes Sinsel. Drives inside, he's fouled. I believe this is on Rayburn. Foul is on Rayburn. Sinsel on the season is averaging 1.1 points a game, 33% free throw shooter, 4 of 12. And he misses the first one. Sinsel's second one's on the way. Misses them both too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound Webb. And the Trojans bring it up the floor. Webb off to Ruggles. Back up top to Webb. He'll go down the left side. Kicks it inside to Miller. Back out to Ruggles. Wide open three is on the way. Rolls around and won't go. Rebound is picked up by number 10, Sinsel, for the Sailors. Holmes got it, and he'll bring it up the floor. Going to get double teamed here. Kicks it up to Mortimer on the wing. Mortimer back up top to Holmes. Back to Mortimer, skip pass back up top to Sinsel. He's going to drive down the left side, kicks it out to number 15, Sainer. His shot's on the way, buries it. Jackson Sainer buries a three. He averages 4.9 on the season. Buried that one. Almost got his average after the first shot.
He's athletic.
Off to Ruggles. Kicks it back out to Rayburn. Back to Webb. And a long NBA-style three. Tried to tie the game. Didn't get it. Allmeyer with a great rebound. Back out to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Webb. Webb to Rayburn. Rayburn back up to Webb. Off to Ruggles. Driving down inside. Gets in. Working against Max, and he traveled. So the Sailors lead at 3-0. 6.5 left here in the opening period. Holmes got it, and the Trojans back to their 2-1-2 or 2-2-1 press. Up the floor comes to Sensel. Looking down, Braden Miller has a steal up the floor. It comes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer down the left side lane, working against Mortimer. Back out to Webb. Webb walked and got away with it. Loses the ball. Allmeyer picks it up. He's going to drive baseline. Gets inside, reverse layups up and in. Allmeyer throws the Trojans back to within one. Mortimer. Up the floor it comes to Sainer. Sainer across the timeline, working on the left side. And loses the ball. It's picked up by Webb. Here come the Trojans on the run. Up the floor comes Ruggles on the wing. Down the corner, Allmeyer. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. Ruggles drives, loses the ball off of the Sailors. It'll go out of bounds. And it stays with the Trojans. So Ruggles to inbound. It gets it to Webb in the backcourt. Webb dribbles to the right wing. Gets it to Allmeyer at the free throw line. Turnaround jumpers up, short. Rebounds tipped around. Webb picks it up. Gets it back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer here on the right wing. Skip pass over to Rayburn. Wide open. Drives inside. Nice move. And Rayburn gives the Trojans their first lead of the night. They're up 4-3.
Hodge has found his new thing.
But when you can attack like that, why not?
Yeah.
That'll just open you up for the threes later. And here's a steal by Rayburn. It's knocked away and picked back up. Sainer had it, and then it's picked up by Maxey. Now in the floor to home. And Rayburn with a great steal. Up the floor to Webb. Webb going to drive right down the lane. Lays it up. Got it, and he's fouled. Did the Euro step around Sensel, then got fouled. Foul is on. Jackson Sainer picks up the foul. Timeout by the Sailors. We'll take one with them. 6-3 Trojans, 5:05 left in the opening period. Just getting underway. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. Score update, Maywood Hayes Center. Boys action. They were down 10-9 after the first quarter to Sandhills Bedford, and now they lead at 23-18 at the half. Thank you, Danny Johnson, for sending me the scores tonight. Hope you got a chance to listen to the girls' halftime interview. Get Caitlin Whitehead of CASA here with us. Told us all about that. If you want to join CASA, give them a call at Prairie Plains CASA. Maverick Webb with the free throw. It's a little bit short off the front of the rim, and the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Webb. Picks up his first. Sensel got the rebound, and Webb tried to reach around him for the steal. 6-3 Trojans. Sailors get the ball. Here comes the press from the Trojans. Mortimer off to home. Bounces up the floor, looking for Sainer. Knocked to the floor, no foul on Rayburn, and now Webb knocks it away from Maxey, but Maxey gets it right back. Back to Mortimer. Up top it comes to Home. Home left side to Sensel. Goes inside to Maxey. Maxey from the elbow. Turns, kicks it back to Sensel. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Steps up against Allmeyer and makes a shot. Against Miller. Sensel with the basket. 6-5 Trojans by one. Here's Allmeyer down in the corner off the pass from Ruggles. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Sailors, and it's Home with it. Sailors' chance to take the lead. They were up first 2-0. Now we got a double dribble. Home tried to pass it, slipped out of his hand, and dribbled again. Can't do that.
Sutherland's doing a decent job of breaking the press. It's when they break the press, they get in a big hurry and turn it over.
Here's Allmeyer on the right wing. Back up top to Ruggles. 2-3 defense out of the Sailors. Ruggles with it back on the right wing from Webb. Gets it back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving inside. Skip pass down inside to Rayburn, and he puts it up and in. Great pass from Allmeyer, hitting the streaking Rayburn, and he puts it in. 8-5, Trojans by 3. Sainer quickly down the floor. Picks up, throws it back up, almost thrown away by Webb. Here's Holm with it. Holm with this just inside the three-point line. Can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped around, and Webb will run it down for the Trojans. Quickly out to Allmeyer. Here come the Trojans on the run. Allmeyer working down inside. Gets around. Gets it off to Miller. A great pass, but Miller lost it. Ruggles picks it back up. He'll go inside. He puts it up, and he has his first basket of the night off the glass. 2 points for Ruggles. Trojans up by 5, 10-5. 3:25 left here in the first. Sainer down the floor to Maxey. Maxey gets it off to Holm. Double team back out to Maxey at the elbow. He'll drive inside. Nice shot fake. Shot won't go. Rebound tipped around, and Miller has it. Lost it, saves it, and it's going to be Rayburn going to have a foul on Mortimer, though, of the Sailors. Sean Pauley checks in. Braden Miller will go to the bench.
Same old 2-3 out of Sutherland.
Rayburn on the left wing. Skip pass over to Ruggles. About threw it away. Allmeyer's got it. Back up top to Ruggles. Over to Webb. Left side up high. He's going to come in. He's going to drive. Kicks it over to Pauley. Pauley with great hands. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Kicks out back out to Ruggles. Ruggles down the lane. Fights for it. Can't get the shot to go. And a rebound goes off of Rayburn. I believe it's going to be Sailor basketball. Yep.
Ball sticking.
It is.
It's not getting reversed. There's a lot of pound with the dribble. They're not getting the ball moved.
Yeah, because Allmeyer was standing wide open right there, and Ruggles missed him. Here's Mortimer. Down the right side, gets to the wing. Back up top, it comes to Holm. Left side to Sensel. Skip pass over to Mortimer on the right wing. Back inside to Maxey, free throw line. Jumper short. Rebound, Allmeyer. And he's going to be fouled by Maxey. Tristan Maxey picks up his foul.
Nothing, coaches don't mind mistakes, but when you make a mistake and then make another mistake by just fouling somebody, that's aggravating.
Maxey picks up his first, team's third. Trojans have 2 here in the first quarter. Allmeyer wide open, takes the three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Pauley, but Maxey came over his back and tipped it away. Here's Holm with it. Up the floor it comes to Sainer. He's going to try to drive baseline. Kicks it back out. Sensel wide open three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Up the floor it comes to Webb.
Swing it.
Allmeyer driving, kicks it back out to Webb. Wide open three. Can he continue? He does. He had 21 the other night. He's got 5 tonight.
Good to see.
And here is Mortimer with it. Up the floor to Sainer. Sainer going down the lane. Kicks it back out to Sensel. He'll drive inside. Bumps into Sean Pauley. Shot won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Out to Ruggles. Out to Rayburn. Almost stolen away, but Rayburn's going to take the three. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound is picked up by Mortimer. Mortimer kicks it up the floor to Sainer. Sainer across the timeline. Down to 1:14 left here in the opening period. And Holmes going to put up an air ball. Rebound to Ruggles.
Well, they can't score. They struggle.
Ruggles kicks it off to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Ruggles. Left side it goes to Webb. Loses the ball. Is able to run it down for a half-court violation. Drives it inside. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. He'll drive. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer down the lane. Floater on the way. Can't get it to go. In and out. Rebound Sainer. 45 seconds left here in the first period. It's 13-5 Trojans. Sainer off to Holm. Holm's got to put up a mile-long three. Shoots an air ball and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. So they will have to shoot. There's 35 on the shot clock, 35.3 on the game clock. Braxton Mitchell checks in. And Webb goes to the bench for the Trojans. Rayburn off to Allmeyer. Looking inside. Now he drives, kicks it back out. Rayburn wide open three. Can he get one to go? He cannot. Off the rim, and Maxey pulls down the rebound. Holm quickly up the floor. Finds Sainer. Sainer steps inside, puts the shot up, can't get it to go. Ruggles with the rebound, down to 10 seconds left here. Ruggles up the floor, tried to bounce past it, it's stolen away. Sensel has it. Kicks it off to Mortimer, down to 3. Mortimer's going to put up his first shot of the night, and it's off the top of the backboard. And can't get it to go. 13-5, Trojans lead it after 1. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Farm, Kevin Martin back here with you. 13-5, Trojans lead it here at the end of the first quarter. Yeah, we were just talking off air. When you play a team like Sutherland that's, kind of having a down year, got really nothing to lose, or just kind of flying around playing basketball, it's tough to get any kind of rhythm going because you don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, it's hard. It really is. But it's also a very good learning situation because you can only do what you can do.
Yes.
So you have to control the game. You have to do what you want to do and not let them get it all helter-skelter.
Here's Rayburn. Going to come back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell top of the key. Back out to Rayburn. Mitchell and Pauly started the second period here for the Trojans. Rayburn going to drive inside, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. And it's going to be on Sainer. He'll pick up his second. First foul of the second period. Sainer's second of the night.
So, sponsors tonight, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, Webb's Oilfield Services, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Wireless, Vero Wireless, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Taco John's, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, River Valley Services, Pinpoint Communications, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Mid-Plains Community College.
Allmeyer hit the first 2. Ruggles and Pauly and Rayburn go to the bench. Ruggles will stand in. Just Pauly and Rayburn. Gunderson checks in, as does Maverick Webb. And Allmeyer goes 2 of 3, and Mortimer just about lost it out of bounds. But the Sailors have it. Here comes Sainer across the timeline. Going to get up. They're going to call a double dribble on Jackson Sainer. 15-5, Trojans lead it by 10. 7:34 left here in the first half. Just getting underway in the second period. 30 seconds gone out of it. Ruggles back out to Webb. Down the corner, Mitchell. Back up to Webb. He's going to drive. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. Wide open 3. It's off the back of the rim. Can't get it to go. Maxey gets the rebound for the Sailors. Trojans struggling from behind the arc right now. Only hit 1 3, and that was by Maverick Webb. He's hit the only 3 that he took so far. Home off to Sainer. Sainer down the corner to Mortimer. Back up to Sainer. Top of the key. Sensel loses the ball, but able to run it down. Home looking inside. Mortimer back out to Home. Bomb of a 3, and he banked it. Bank is open in Cambridge tonight. 15-8 your score now. Trojans with a 7-point lead. Webb looking around. Looked inside. It was going to be a nice pass, but Mortimer stepped back inside, and now the Sailors lose it. Going to pick it back up. Gets it up the floor to Sainer. Sainer kicks a skip pass over to Sensel. Back up top, Home. Back to Sensel. Going to work inside. Mortimer loses it on the floor. Gunderson had it, and now we got a jump ball, and it'll be a Sailor basketball. Get it in. Sensel back to Sainer, working against Ruggles. Jumper on the way, in and out, won't go. Allmeyer with the rebound. Allmeyer down the floor, kicks it out to Mitchell in the corner. Back up top, it comes to Webb. Webb for 3, short, an air ball. And Mortimer lost it, but he's able to save it, and Holm has it. The Trojans need to be a little more patient on offense, Kevin.
A little helter-skelter.
And here's Maxey back up top. Sensel, wide open 3. Can't get this one to go. Ruggles with the rebound. Ruggles quickly up the floor. Finds Webb. Webb driving inside. Nice move. Can't get the shot to go. And the rebound is by Sensel. Home off the left side to Sensel. Skip pass back over to Sainer. Lobs it inside for Mortimer. Knocked away by Webb. Picked up by Sainer. He drives down the lane. Shot over Ruggles. Falls.
That's pretty nice.
Jackson Sainer with 5 to lead the Sailors right now. They're back within 5. Trojans are up by 10 at one time. 15-10. It's a 5-0 run for the Sailors. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. Free throw line. Spins. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. And he still can't hit one. Mitchell fights inside, and he's going to have a rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Actually, if they were watching, Mitchell had actually stepped on the baseline during that jump ball. Rayburn checks back in. Ruggles will get his first break of the night. Webb inbound. A box set out of the Trojans. Going to get it into Rayburn. Top of the key. Left side it goes to Webb. Webb back to Allmeyer here on the right. Now to Rayburn on the wing. Back up top, Allmeyer. He's going to drive. Little floater out of the middle of the lane. Can't get it to go. And he's going to get it. Nope, no jump ball called. Home has it for the Sailors. Up the floor it comes. And it's stolen away by Gunderson. Gunderson looking up the floor. Finds Allmeyer. Great pass from Gunderson. And Allmeyer lays it in. What a pass from Gavin Gunderson. 17-10. Trojans by 7. Mortimer throws it up the floor. Mitchell almost sold away from Sensel. Gets it back to Maxey at the free throw line. Drives over the top of Gunderson. Puts it in. Got him off the feet. Waiting for him to come back down. And Maxey had the easy shot right there. Here's Webb. Off to Rayburn. Top of the key. Wide open 3. Still short. Rayburn chases his own shot down. Gets his rebound. Drives inside. Off the glass and in.
I like him off the dribble. He's better.
Rayburn with 6. For the Trojans, 19-12. Trojans by 7, 3:56 left here in the first half. Sainer working around, kicks it off to Mortimer. Back to Sainer in the corner. He takes a 3. It's going to be short. And Mortimer chases the rebound and he stepped out of bounds. Boy, that was lucky for the Trojans. Mitchell did not step up and box out, didn't go after the ball, was waiting for it to come down to him. That's when you got to go get.
Yep.
Timeout, Sailors. We'll take one with them. 3:46 left in the first half. It's 19-12. Cambridge by 7 in the second quarter. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Martin back in with the Trojans with the ball and a 7-point lead. Going left to right. Ruggles at the elbow. He's back in the ball game. Works off to Rayburn on the left side, up high. Kicks it to Webb in the corner. Webb dribbles back up to the wing, drives inside, kicks it back out to Ruggles. Ruggles to Allmeyer on the right wing. Trojans have been cold from behind the arc, but still lead it here, 19-12. Ruggles. Allmeyer to Ruggles. Ruggles drives, floater, short, can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped around. Mortimer picks up the loose rebound. Off to Home. Trojans' shooting percentage is not good right now here in the first half.
They've gone 2-3. Cambridge has.
Back up top it comes Sensel. Left side to Home. Home off to Mortimer. Elbow jumper off the rim. Won't go. Rayburn pulls down another rebound. He had a double-double the other night against Med Valley. Allmeyer back up top. Wide open 3 for Webb. Got it. Maverick Webb has hit the only 2 threes for the Trojans tonight. He's got 8 points.
Pretty reliable.
And here's Sensel with it. And drives in. Gunderson slaps it away. His best Dikembe Mutombo impression right there. Slaps it into the out of bounds there. Of course, not near as tall as Mutombo was, but
no.
22-12, Trojans with the lead. Sainer gets it in, throws it away, gets it into the Trojan bench is where it got it into. So the Trojans get the ball back. Lead it by 10, 2:37 left here in the first half. Allmeyer back up top to Ruggles. Back to Allmeyer in the corner. Gets it inside. Ruggles spins, kicks it back out to Webb. Another three on the way. Short on this one, and Maxey gets the rebound for the Sailors. And then turns and throws it away.
Mr. Referee Ballew's been in the way twice tonight.
And both times I think it's benefited the Trojans. Webb to get it in, gets it into Rayburn up top. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. He's going to dribble around, kicks it out to Ruggles. Webb drives down the middle of the lane, puts a little floater up, and he's got it. Webb in double figures again. Second game in a row. He's got 10 tonight. He had 21 on Tuesday. Mortimer. Skip pass. Back over to Holmes. Holmes going to drive. Kicks it back to Maxey. Maxey turns, kicks it to Mortimer. Three on the way. Buried it. His first basket of the night. Leading scorer for the Sailors. He's got 3 points right now. Leading scorer on the season. Here's Ruggles. Off to Rayburn. Rayburn back up top to Ruggles. He'll take the three. It's a little flat. Allmeyer pulls down the rebound. Goes up off the glass and in. Allmeyer with 8. 26-15. Trojans by 11. Sainer quickly up the floor. Going down the right side. Turns, throws it right in the hands of Allmeyer. Didn't know where he was going with it. Allmeyer on the right wing. Going to drive inside. Loses the ball. It's picked up by Holm. Holm bringing it up the floor now. Across the timeline. Picked up by Webb. Gets it off to Sainer. Sainer on the right wing. Dribbling back up top. Throws it into Maxey at the elbow. Back up to Sensel. Left side it comes to Holm. Holm skip pass over to Sainer. He's going to drive against Rayburn. Turnaround jumper. Won't go. Rayburn pulls down the rebound. Up ahead he going for Allmeyer. Allmeyer inside. Kicks it back out to Webb. Nice pass. And Webb's got it. And he's fouled. Nice pass from Rayburn to Allmeyer. Allmeyer with a great pass back to Webb, and Webb gets the and one. The foul is on number 10, Isaac Sensel.
Mr. Webb's having a half.
Yes. Again. And Webb's free throws in. Picking up the free throws, too. He's 3 for 6 on the season. Now 4 of 8. 50%. Sainer up to Sensel. Sensel 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound Maxey. Went over the top of Miller to get that. Mortimer with it. Back to Holm. Holm double teamed. Dribbles through it. Gets to the free throw line. Bounce pass kicked away by Ruggles. And Allmeyer was streaking down the floor. Thought he was going to have the easy basket.
He wasn't going.
And he would have had Ruggles not kicked it away. 29-15, 21 seconds left here. Sailors with the ball. They trail by 14. And they're going to throw it into Holm. Holm back to Mortimer, guarded by Miller. The Trojans went man-to-man here. Maxey gets it. Drives inside, loses the ball. Rayburn had it. Lost it. It's on the floor. It's picked up by Holm. Holm for the Sailors. Kicks it out. Mortimer going to drive inside. Kicks it back out to Sensel. 3 on the way. Off the rim, won't go. Maxey with the rebound. Throws it back in. There's 1 second left. Can Rayburn get off? He will not. 29-15. The Trojans lead it here at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with Coach Kalen Hollander right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC, and a great group of cheerleaders out here, youngins, probably not over the age of 5, any of them, I don't think. Maybe a couple a little bit older, but what a great group of kids out here doing cheerleading stuff for the Trojans. So it's halftime here at Hogemeyer Seeds halftime. So the Trojans lead the Sailors 29-15 here on the boys' side of things. And I'm Trev Florham, joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. And, Coach, you got your second win in a row tonight. Played Sutherland. A little slow to start out in the first half, but the second half looked pretty good.
Yes, I totally agree. Had a hard time coming out right away. But once we decided to kind of just slow down and play our game, magic things happen.
Do you have earbuds in? Do you hear Kevin Martin up here? Because that was he saying the whole first half. They just got to slow down. Just got to slow down.
That's all we talked about the whole first half, or when we got into halftime. I was like, guys, you guys are acting like we're playing like we're down by like 20 points. I was like, you got to slow down, watch yourself catch the ball, and then go.
We scored 15 points in the third period, as many as you had in the first half. And it started with Mallory Springer tonight. Yes. I mean, everything kind of ran through her. Yep. 20 points for that young lady. I believe that's a career high for her.
I think it is. I think
that's the first time she's hit 20. If not, and I could be wrong. I mean,
I think she was always close. I think she was like, you're 18 or an.
She had 18 and she had 16. Yeah, so she's looking really good right now. And as Kevin pointed out, I know you guys were talking just off the air there a minute ago. She looks like she's having fun.
Yes.
A little bounce back in the step.
Yep. I feel like she's finally finding, getting more comfortable down low, and she's realizing what her role is more as a team this year. It's totally different than what she was last year, and I think she's realized when she has fun and she brings the light energy, it follows with everyone else.
Yes, it does, and everybody seems to kind of feed off what she's doing. Every time that she scored in double figures this year, you guys have won.
Yes, we had a conversation about that not too long ago, so and I feel like she's finally realizing it.
I talked to Elizabeth a little bit in between games, and she was kind of disappointed in the way she played. I said, you didn't play badly.
I know.
Maybe you didn't score the 14, 15 points you were hoping to score, but you did a lot. She had a lot of good rebounds. She had some great passes tonight.
And, I think she was discouraged because her very first foul, she was there, and they called it.
Yes.
They called it, and she goes, what? I thought I did it right. I go, you did. It was just a bad angle for him.
Yep. And, Jocelyn and Brooklyn Holtz, they just keep getting better every time. And more confident, you see that. Brooklyn shooting the ball really well tonight. She had 6 points tonight and shooting free throws really well.
Yes. I felt like our percentage was not very good
for the game, no, but hers was 3 or 4.
She did do well. Yes, she did.
So she's had a good year shooting free throws, and she's really, ever since she was sick there at the first part of the year, missed several games, played the first 2 and then didn't play again until after Christmas. Came back in and just like, what are you talking about? I didn't play. I know.
You would have never thought that she never missed practice. She just came out with a good energy. It was just she was hungry. She was ready to come to play.
And the second half, I thought didn't turn the ball over as many times either. I think you took much better control of the ball, and you're going to have to do that tomorrow.
Yes, I totally agree. Tomorrow it's going to be a lot tougher game. I think to be honest with you, we're kind of similar in a lot of aspects as a team. If we can just slow down and play our game and bring some energy and play all 4 quarters, I think we could easily get a W tomorrow.
They do have Jocelyn Cheek, who's a little taller. I think she's 6'2", but there's no reason that Mallory and Elizabeth can't play. I mean, they can both defend.
Between both of them, especially if they alternate. Elizabeth's is super physical. Mallory's really good at off-ball defense, or when they do, and she's really good at getting her hands up and blocking people. Like the amount of blocks that girl's had this year.
She might be just a little bit taller than Remy Stout was Tuesday night, but you guys did a good job on her. I mean, she did get 20 points, but a lot of that came from outside shooting and free throws.
And with hands in their face.
Yes.
So I feel like if we can just play our game and make sure we have help side tonight, and we've talked about a couple different things that we need to maybe adjust on defense when we do play them, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, then Juanita Palisade comes to town Tuesday. Next Friday, the RPAC tournament starts a week from tonight. In Bertrand, kind of fighting for that fifth and sixth spot with Bertrand. So big win tonight, and it would be a huge win tomorrow.
It would really help us if we win tomorrow.
Yeah, because Bertrand's got a tough one. I believe they have Southern Valley and Overton, I believe, tonight and tomorrow night.
Yes. I can't remember which way.
Southern Valley plays Southwest on Saturday, so they'll be playing them tonight. So, I mean, they're two tough games for them coming up.
Sure.
So, I mean, if you guys could pick up a couple of wins, that might give you that fifth spot.
I really hope so. It would really help us going into, and also it'd be really nice if we can get another W on Tuesday to help us go with that good energy and that flow going into
and
our
the confidence.
Yes, the confidence is key for us.
Yeah, you go and win it 4 in a row. The confidence has got to be looking good.
Oh, yes, for sure. Well,
Coach, congratulations
Thank
on the
you.
win tonight. Let's go get another one tomorrow afternoon to Maxville. 3 o'clock tip-off tomorrow. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Thorpe, Kevin Martin back here with you. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. The Trojans lead it here 29-15. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Hogemeyer Seeds, brought to you tonight by Hogemeyer. Raised local, raised right here. Talk to these local dealers to learn more. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. The North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska. Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. We get ready to start the second half. Let's give you the stats here for the first half. For the Sailors, Tristan Maxey with 2, Ethan Holm with 3, Isaac Sensel with 2, Jackson Sainer leads the Sailors with 5, and Mason Mortimer had 3 for the Sailors. Sensel went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. That's the only 2 free throws that the Sailors took. Foul-wise, Tristan Maxey, Isaac Sensel, and Mason Mortimer all have 1. Jackson Sainer has 2 for the Sailors. For the Trojans, Creighton Ruggles with 2, Brady Allmeyer with 8. Maverick Webb leads the Trojans for the second night in a row with 13. Hodge Rayburn with 6. Allmeyer went 2 of 3. Webb went 1 of 3 from the free throw line. They go 3 of 6 overall, 50%. Foul-wise, Maverick Webb and Hodge Rayburn both had 1 for the Trojans. So Trojans just with 2 fouls there in the first half. We get ready to start the third quarter. It's going to be Sutherland basketball going left to right, wearing the all-red uniforms. Trojans in the all-white tonight. Trojans have Allmeyer, Rayburn, Webb, Ruggles, and Miller, the starters, back out there. It's Sainer, Holm, Mortimer, Sensel, and Maxey back out there, the starters for the Sailors also. Holm to Sainer on the right wing. He looked away. It's knocked away by Rayburn. It's Sainer able to run it down. And now it's Mortimer off to Holm. Back up top, Sensel goes back inside Mortimer. Kicks it out. Maxey wide open 3. Can't get the shot to go. Sensel with the rebound. Blocked by Rayburn. And Webb saves it into the hands of Rayburn. Up to Ruggles. 2 great plays right there for the Trojans. Ruggles down the lane. Kicks it out. Allmeyer wide open 3. Can't get it to go. The Trojans, other than Webb, have not made a 3 tonight. Allmeyer with the steal after Maxey got the rebound. Allmeyer Drives around, kicks it out to Webb. He shot fakes, kicks it back to Rayburn. Rayburn off the dribble, kicks it to Ruggles. Ruggles for three. It's in and out. Can't get it to go. Maxey had the rebound, lost it. Sinsel picks it up, dishes it off to Home for the Sailors. Home. Right side to Mortimer. Kicks it down to Sainer. Three on the way, and he buried it. Just a two. Just a two for Sainer. He's got 7. Cuts the lead down to 12. Allmeyer driving inside. Back out to Webb. He'll drive. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Wide open three. Got this one. Rayburn with 9. Rayburn and Webb were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game last week, or Tuesday night. Might be doing it again. And Sainer loses it out of bounds. They're going to say Rayburn touched it, though. So Sainer to inbound it. Gets it into Home. Back to Sainer. Sainer back up top to Home. He's going to take the NBA 3 and buries it. Home with his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6. 32-20 Trojans. 6:20 left in the third. Maverick drives inside. Little floater on the way. It's short. Rebound knocked away by Mortimer. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Webb to inbound at box set from the Trojans. They get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives. Puts it up, and he's fouled. I believe it's on Maxey. And it is. Maxey picks up his second. Team's first here in the second half. First foul of the second half, actually. Allmeyer at the free throw line is 2 of 3 tonight, Hits the first one. He'd only missed 4 coming in tonight. He's 26 of 30, 87%.
He tends to make him when he needs them.
Yeah. Allmeyer's second one on the way. Switches them both. He's got 10. So 2 guys in double figures. Rayburn with 9 for the Trojans. Here's Mortimer with it. Full court press from the Trojans. They're up by 14. Gets it off to Home. Back to Mortimer. Back up top to Home. Left side it goes Sinsel. Steps up against Allmeyer. No, Rayburn stepped on the basketball. Otherwise would have had a steal. And here is Mortimer for 3, and he's got it.
I thought he was out of bounds.
Yeah, it was close. Rayburn driving inside. Floater's on the way, and he's got it again. So 3 guys in double figures. Allmeyer, Webb, and Rayburn. Rayburn's got 11 now. Trojans go up 36-23. 5:35 left in the third. Mortimer. Skip pass back over to Home. He goes up the floor to Maxey. Maxey kicks it out to Sainer. Short corner shots on the way over the top of Rayburn and buried it. Jackson Sainer with 9. He's approaching double figures. He'll be the first Sailor to get there tonight. Allmeyer going to drive baseline. Gets inside. Kicks it back out to Webb. Wide open 3 from the top. Webb leaves it a little bit short. Home with the rebound.
Look at here. It's a 9-point game.
And here's a 3 from Mortimer from way out there. Way short off the front of the rim. And here comes Webb with it after the rebound by Rayburn. Off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving baseline. Kicks back inside to Miller. Great pass and a shot up. Braden Miller's first basket of the ball game. Allmeyer's had a couple of them nice passes right there. Home skips around and Ruggles tips it away. Goes out of bounds.
Same old story for Sutherland. They break the press and then they make a really crazy pass in the half court.
So Sainer will inbound it for the Sailors. Box set. They're going to get it into Sinsel. Sinsel back to Sainer in the corner. Working against Rayburn. Goes inside to Maxey. Maxey. Turnaround jumper. Put it in. Nice move. He got Miller off his feet. And Sean Pauly's going to check in. I'm sure Coach Shepard's going to tell Miller, stay on your feet, young man. Here's Allmeyer with it. Trojans up 11, 38-27. Nearing the halfway mark of the third period. Allmeyer goes inside. Ruggles down the lane. He's going to be fouled. I think it's on Tristan Maxey. It'll be his third. So Webb to inbound it. Looking to get it in. Gets it into Rayburn. Sean Pauly's checked in for the Trojans. Allmeyer's got it. Down in the corner to Rayburn. His three's on the way. He's got it. Hodge Rayburn starting to warm up here. He's got 14 points. 8 of them here in the third period.
Brady Allmeyer's decided to be the assist guy tonight.
41-27. Trojans up. And Sainer loses the ball, but nice saving, and it's in the hands of Webb, though. Webb down the floor to Allmeyer. He'll go up uncontested layup for Brady Allmeyer. He's got 12 for the Trojans. Timeout by the Sailors again. 43-27, Trojans up by 16. 3:41 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Brad's mind is blown.
Just found out I can add any kind of cheese to my Runza sandwich. Swiss, American, pepper jack.
You're in charge of the cheese.
I'm my own man now.
The big cheese.
Gonna start making my own decisions.
The chief chooser of cheese.
Yes, please.
So much power. Get your next Runza sandwich made to order. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. Score update to pass along to you. Maywood Hay Center now trails after 3. They were up 23-18 at half. Now trailing at 37-31 going into the fourth quarter. Amy Johnson passing along them scores from Maywood. They're playing in Maywood tonight. Got to thank her and Emily Workmaster. They've been sending scores all season long and appreciate them doing that. So 43-27, Trojans by 16. And, Kevin, they're finally starting to settle down and play some basketball.
And it's nice to see they've got, they're – if somebody's not having a great night doing one thing, they can sure, share the wealth. And they're doing a good job of that.
Sainer up the floor to Sensel, over to Maxey. He's going to drive in against Pauly. Turns, kicks it back out to Sainer. Now it's to Holm. Wide open three. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound to Allmeyer. Allmeyer and Webb on a 2-on-2 break. And then Allmeyer dribbles off his foot. Trying to go in. And he just told Maverick, he said, you were getting the ball. And he dribbled off his foot instead. Sainer to Mortimer. Kicks it back over to Holm. Holm pick it up the floor. Gets it to Sensel. Sensel back to Holm. Now Sainer on the right wing. Skip pass inside to Maxey. At the elbow. Back up top. Sensel thought about the three. Doesn't take it. Off to Sainer. Sainer down the corner. Mortimer wide open three. Can't get the shot to go. Ruggles pulls down the rebound. Ruggles been pretty quiet tonight, but he hasn't needed to make a lot of noise. Ruggles kicks it out to Allmeyer. Skip pass back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn down the side. Drives inside. His floater won't go. Sean Pauly had the rebound. Lost it. Allmeyer picks it up. Little floater in the middle of the lane. Short air ball. Rebound comes down to Mortimer. Now out to Holm. Holm skips it out to Sainer. Sainer looking inside. Maxey's got it down the corner. Mortimer back up to Sainer on the wing. Back up top, Sensel. Back to Sainer on the wing. Skip pass back out to Holm. Inside it goes Maxey. Double team. We're going to have a foul, I think, on Ruggles. Ruggles picks up his first foul tonight. Just the Trojans' third foul overall tonight. Webb will take a seat. Braxton Mitchell checks in. They get it in. Sensel for three out of the corner. Air ball. Rebound Rayburn.
Whoa, got her.
Almost lost it, but kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up for the Trojans. Top of the key. Right side it goes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives. Oh, nice pass inside to Sean Pauly. And Pauly gets his first basket of the night.
Nice.
And you're right. Allmeyer has decided to be the assist man tonight. Those are some nice passes he's dishing off. Up the floor it comes. Here's Sensel on the right wing. Back out to Mortimer. Mortimer's going to drive, gets to the elbow, throws it away. Tried to throw it to Sainer, threw it behind him. 45-27, Trojans lead it. 1:49 left in the third. Ruggles to Allmeyer. He'll take the three, trying to get on something here tonight. Can't get it. Maxey with the rebound, kicks it out to Mortimer. Now over to Holm. Holm up the floor, looking for Sainer. Sainer in the corner, back up to Holm. There's top of the key. This is Sensel with it. Sensel threw it to Sainer, but throws it in the stands instead. And that's two passes thrown behind Sainer here. Trojans will sub in Gavin Gunderson. Allmeyer will take a seat. Also in is Tegan Fitzpatrick for the Sailors for the first time tonight. And Sensel will take a seat for the Sailors. Ruggles off to Rayburn. Back to Ruggles. Top side right. He's going to drive inside, goes down the lane, misses the shot. Sean Pauly pulls down the rebound, puts it up, and got it. Sean Pauley with 4. I don't know how he got that to go, but it's in. It all says the same in the stat book. Here's Maxey with it. Back out to home. He's going to try to drive. Gets inside, kicks it out to Mortimer. Mortimer drives middle of the lane. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound Gunderson. Gunderson out to Ruggles. Ruggles cooked up the floor to Rayburn. Rayburn drives inside. He's going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Sponsors tonight: Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, MNB Bank, Copperidge Seeds, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, First Central Bank, Doyle Auto Repair, Community Hospital, Community Rehab and Fitness, Caleb's Custom Farming, Riding Truck and Trailer, and Amateurs Bar and Grill. Thank you.
Rayburn hit both free throws. He's got 16 now for the Trojans. Came in at 63% tonight, 22 of 35, and he hit both of those.
He's finding a nice mix in his game.
Yes, he is.
He really is. He's good off the dribble, and he's making some threes.
Mortimer back up top to Maxey. He's going to try to drive. Pauly guarding him. Trojans went to a man-to-man now as Jake Rasmussen's into the ball game for the Trojans now, too. Braxton Mitchell also in. The only starter out there right now is Ruggles. Probably trying to save a little bit of legs. Holm drives inside, falls to the floor. It's going to be a jump ball to belong to the Trojans. We're going to have a timeout first by the Sailors. 49-27, 19 seconds left in the third. Trojans are up. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102 on KZMC.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Cambridge. The Trojans lead at 49-30 as we start the fourth quarter. And it'll be Trojan basketball here to start the fourth. Maverick Webb to inbound it. Gets it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Webb here on the left side. Going to dribble in. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving. Going to put a floater up out of the middle of the lane. Can't get it to go. He's been ice cold tonight. Miller with a great rebound. Back out to Webb. Now to Allmeyer. Down to Gunderson. Back out to Allmeyer. Drives. Kicks it back out. Wide open three for Maverick Webb. Can't get it to go. Miller with the rebound. Thrown away by Mitchell, his own teammate. Here's Gunderson for three. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. Allmeyer has it. Loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be
good effort.
They're going to say Sutherland basketball. Allmeyer said it was knocked out of my hand, sir. That's what I'm saying, he said. He's a good kid. I'm sure that's what he said. Here's a steal by Braxton Mitchell. Mitchell bringing it up the floor. Left side it comes to Webb. Webb back out to Gunderson. Now to Allmeyer. Allmeyer to Gunderson. Back up to Webb. Brings it back up top to Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Webb's going to try to drive. Gets inside. Puts a shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Mortimer. Trojans ice cold here to start the fourth quarter. Holm up the floor it comes. This is number 4, Fitzpatrick. Off to Mortimer. Back up top to Holm. Holm gets it back to Fitzpatrick here on the right wing. Back inside. Maxey down low. Sainer turnaround jumpers up and in. Sainer's got 11. He leads the Sailors right now. First Sailor to double figures. Mortimer's got 9. Webb down the lane. Puts it up and in. Maverick Webb with 15. Here's Mortimer with it. Skip pass over to Holm. Holm back to Mortimer. Left side. Gets it back over to Holm. Holm back to Maxey here on the right wing. Up top to Holm. Left side it goes Mortimer. Mortimer loses the ball. It's on the floor, and we're going to have a foul on Allmeyer. Allmeyer's first of the ball game.
I'm going to guess he's about done. Oh, here comes some starters again.
Ruggles and Rayburn check back in. Gunderson, Mitchell go to the bench. Yeah, I was kind of like you. I kind of thought maybe we'd see a lot more sub coming in here, especially after Rasmussen came in early. Sainer down low to Moxie. Back up top to Sainer. Inside it goes to Mortimer. Back out to Holm. Just inside the three-point line. He buries it. Holm with 8. Probably the ugliest shot we've seen all year, but it's working.
It's kind of abrupt.
He makes it. That's all that matters. Here's Allmeyer driving in. Nice pass inside to Miller. Again, it's the third time he's drove the baseline and found somebody wide open. It's Braden Miller with it this time. He's got 4. Up the floor comes Fitzpatrick for the Sailors. Back off to Mortimer. Up top, Holm. Holm working up top. Stolen away by Allmeyer. Throws it down to Webb. Webb had Ruggles streaking, didn't see him. Now gets it off to him and loses the ball. Ruggles off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down. Rayburn has it. He has it knocked away by Sainer to be Trojan basketball. In comes Sinsel. Holm will go to the bench for the Sailors. Webb to inbound it for the Trojans. Underneath their own basket. Box set. Webb gets it into Rayburn. Up top, left side, high over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer's going to hand it off to Ruggles. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Gets it down to Allmeyer in the corner, and they're leaving him wide open now, and he didn't take it. Allmeyer back out to Ruggles. He'll drive. Gets inside. Kicks it back out to Webb. Webb drives. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. Ruggles down the lane. Going to fight for it. Can't get the shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Fights over Maxey, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Maxey's going to pick up his 4th. I think all the Trojans kind of get a little frustrated. They're having some trouble getting some shots to go here in this fourth quarter, Kevin.
It's kind of been a streaky game scoring-wise.
And Ruggles hits the first free throw. 3 points for him now. He averages 11.1 on the season. Misses the second free throw, and the Sailors lose it. And it's picked up by Webb. Webb throws it right in the hands of Fitzpatrick, though, as he slid across the floor. Here's Sainer with it on the left, on the right wing. Back up top, Mortimer. Back to Sainer. Sainer taking the 3 over the top. Allmeyer buries it. Wow, he had a hand right in his face. And 14 points now for Sainer.
He's had a good game.
Webb up top, kicks it off to Ruggles. Down to Rayburn. Rayburn working against Sainer. Skip pass back up top to Webb. He's driving down the lane, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Can he finally get one? No. Rebound. Braden Miller. Oh, they're going to say off Sainer.
Brady Allmeyer doesn't have 1, does he?
No, he does not have a 3 all night.
Wow.
Go in the backcourt, and Webb's going to run it down. 4:10 left in the game. Trojans are up by 17. Ruggles back to Webb, down the corner. Allmeyer just about lost it. Drives inside, throws it for Miller, but threw it over the top of him and out of bounds. Right look. A little too high on the pass, a little too hot. Sainer leading the Sailors in scoring with 14 tonight. Throws it up and stolen away by Allmeyer. Allmeyer down the lane. Right-handed layup won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Turn around. Can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled. Foul is on Fitzpatrick. And Rayburn hits the free throw. 17 for Hodge Rayburn.
Another good game. Another really good game.
And Rayburn misses that free throw. So he stays at 17. His career high is 22. He had that against Maywood Hayes Center. Sinsel up top. Finds Mortimer. Back to Sinsel on the left wing. Head fake. Goes inside. Loses the ball. It's picked up by Webb. And tipped away. Miller down the floor. Finds Allmeyer. Allmeyer gets into the short corner. Shots up. And he got it. 14 for Allmeyer. 57-37. Trojans by 20. Gavin Gunnarsson, you're ready to check in, as is Braxton Mitchell for the Trojans and Sean Pauley. They go inside. Fitzpatrick back up top to Mortimer. Mortimer throws it to Fitzpatrick here on the wing. Fitzpatrick going to get double teamed down here in the corner. Webb knocks it away. Rayburn picks it up. Rayburn up the floor. Finds Ruggles. Ruggles on the right wing. Going to drive inside. Turns, kicks it back to Rayburn. Back up to Ruggles. Now off to Webb. Wide open three for Webb. Got it. Maverick Webb with 18 for the Trojans. He had a career high 21 the other night. He's got 18 tonight. Timeout on the floor. 2:47 left in the game. Trojans lead at 60-37. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Mycogold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457. The
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
GMC Kevin Martin back here with you. Trojans lead at 60-37 into the ballgame. Gavin Gunderson, Sean Pauley, and Braxton Mitchell. They are joined by Ruggles and Rayburn. The Sailors saw their starters out there. 2:40 left in the ballgame. Sailors have the ball coming left to right. Ben Harris, Jake Rasmussen will check in. And here's a steal by Rayburn. Rayburn going down the left side lane against Sinsel. He's fouled. He did not make the shot, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul, I believe, is on Sinsel. Be his second.
Oh, he missed another free throw.
So Rayburn, all of a sudden, cold at the charity stripe, and he was hot earlier. Ben Harris has checked into the ball game. Ruggles went out. Rayburn hits the second free throw, and he'll come out of the ball game. 18 points. Him and Maverick Webb both with 18 here this evening for the Trojans.
18, 18, 14. Is that what we got?
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice.
Here's Holm off to Sainer. Sainer's got 14 of his own for the Sailors. Goes inside to Mortimer. Mortimer knocked away and is picked up by Sean Pauley. Sean Pauley out to Mitchell. Mitchell bring it across the timeline. We got a timeout by the Trojans. Charlie Shoemaker, Kyle Johnson will check in to the ball game.
Sub timeout.
I did not see Kyle in the warm-ups tonight, so did not have him on my roster. I'll have to write him down. Johnson, a 6'4 sophomore. So Ben Harris will inbound it for the Trojans. It's Ben Harris, Jake Rasmussen, Kyle Johnson, Charlie Shoemaker, or Henry Shoemaker, excuse me, and Gavin Gunderson on the floor for the Trojans. Here's Shoemaker off to Harris. Harris gets to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Gunderson, wide open three. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Maxey saves it into the hands of Gunderson. He's going to drive inside, puts a shot up, won't go. Harris with the rebound, loses it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Sainer knocked it away. So Shoemaker will inbound it for the Trojans. Box set for them underneath their own basket here on the near side. Shoemaker slaps it, tries to get into Johnson. Johnson working around, gets it back inside to Ben Harris. His shot's blocked by Maxey. And Holm picks up the loose ball. Quickly up the floor. He's going to go down the right side. Travel. And now the Sailors will clear their bench. Number 0, Easton Wood checking in the ball game. Fitzpatrick coming back in. Also number 22, Evan Krajewski. And number 12 checking in. That is Easton Dancer. Sutherland has 3 Eastons on the team. Easton Wood, Easton Smith, and Easton Dancer.
That's pretty crazy.
Number 24 checking in, Joseph Dilly.
Easton is not the most common of names.
No. Here is Rasmussen with it on the right wing. Back up top to Shoemaker. He'll come left side, Gunderson. Gunderson back over, and Rasmussen right behind Shoemaker. Luckily caught it. Van Harris down the lane, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound comes down. We got a foul here. I think it's going to be on Ben Harris. A little frustration after missing a shot. Harris picks up his first. Easton Wood going to bring it up the floor, gets across the timeline. Kicks it off to number 4, Tegan Fitzpatrick. He gets it off to number 14, Xavier Gray. And here's a steal by Ben Harris. Harris up the floor to Gunderson. Gunderson down the right side lane. Nice pass inside to Rasmussen.
Oh.
Shot won't go. Gunderson gets the rebound, puts it up, got it. Gavin Gunderson with his first basket of the night. Trojans 63-37 over the Sailors. 53 seconds left in the game. Easton Wood working up top against Shoemaker. Shot clock's at 25. Game clock's at 44. And the pass down inside. This is number 24 with it. Joseph Dilley puts a shot up, won't go. Gunderson with the rebound. Gunderson looks around, has it blocked away, goes out of bounds. Trojans will keep possession. So we get it in. This is Shoemaker. 30 seconds left. Throws it off to Rasmussen, but Rasmussen wasn't looking into it to Coach Shepard instead. So the Sailors get the turnover, and they'll bring it up the floor. Wood kicks it off to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick driving down the left side, kicks it out to number 14, Gray. He'll take a shot, I guess.
A little off.
Coach said, I don't think that's what we wanted to do. and I think he's going to come out of the ball game. Number 22, Evan Kudrowski's going to check in now for Xavier Gray. And Coach Evans say, I know you want to score, son, but one-handed lob pass into the strap isn't what we need. Rasmussen back to Shoemaker, top of the key. Down to 6-5. Take the shot, Henry. Not going to. We're going to dribble this one out. 63-37. Trojans get the victory. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness postgame show. Coach Clay Shepard coming up to join us here during that. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
JV starts at 1 o'clock at Maxwell High School. Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with Kevin Martin. We're live here in Cambridge, Dell Schoenfish Court, home of the Trojans, and they defeated the Sutherland Sailors tonight 63-37. This is your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness postgame show. We are locally owned and operated, here to serve Cambridge and the surrounding area. We have a passion for our patients and our community. We are continually innovating and evolving our therapy practices in order to give you the best individualized care. Make an appointment today by calling 308-697-4211. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, located in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the stats real quick for the Trojans, or for the game, is first for the Sailors. Tristan Maxey with 4 points. Ethan Holm with 8. Isaac Sinsel with 2. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Jackson Sainer led the Sailors with 14 tonight. And Mason Mortimer had 9. He went 1 of 1 for the charity stripe. The Sailors go 1 of 3 on the night, just 33%. For the Trojans, Creighton Ruggles had 3. 4 for Sean Polly, 4 for Braden Miller, and 2 for Gavin Gunderson. 14 tonight for Brady Allmeyer, and Maverick Webb and Hodge Rayburn both had 18 for the Trojans. Ruggles went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Allmeyer 2 of 3. Webb 1 of 3, and Rayburn 4 of 6 on the night. The Trojans go 8 of 14, 57%. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. Well, we talked about it off the air a little bit, and we decided to go with Maverick Webb and Hodge Rayburn. But, I don't know. We don't want to have Brady Allmeyer in there.
Well,
just with his passing. I mean, the 14 points, we kind of expect that from him, but his passes tonight were awesome.
I'm really impressed with Brady right now because, you come off a game of 42 points, and guys start looking for shots, and he's not doing that. He's taking what they're giving him. Tonight, I don't know how many assists he had, but I'm going to guess it was close to double figures.
Yeah, it's got to be close to 10.
He's playing a complete game. He's playing off his other guys, so I'm impressed with him, too.
Yep, so we're going to go with 3 of them tonight. It'll be Brady Allmeyer, Maverick Webb, and Hodge Rayburn, all picking up players of the game tonight. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. The Trojans led it 13-5 after the first quarter, outscored the Sailors 16-10 in the second, until they hit 29-15 going into the half. At the third quarter, it was all Trojans, not all Trojans, but they outscored them 20-15 to take a 49-30 lead going into the fourth quarter. They would outscore the Sailors 14-7 in the fourth quarter to get the win, 63-37. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with Kevin Martin. We're here at Cambridge as the Trojans pick up another win, 5 in a row now, as they defeat the Sailors 63-47. And as I said, I'm Trent Florin. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, good win tonight, getting number 5 in a row. Played a good game against the Sailors tonight.
Yeah, we did. Offensively, they do some funky stuff on defense, and we knew that coming in. We had a plan. I don't know if it was the best plan, but we found a way to get our guys some shots in some spots where we could succeed. I thought we attacked the hoop really well, attacked the hoop and made plays for others really well, which was great to see. It was one of those games where almost every shot was assisted, it seemed like. So that was really cool. Got a lot of guys in there, which is we haven't done that a ton this year, so that was pretty nice as well. Had 2 guys who played in their first varsity action tonight. So it was just a very kind of workmanlike effort tonight. It was never like we went on a big 25-0 run or anything like that, but we just kind of stayed the course. Got a little hectic on defense at times, but pretty much just kind of stayed doing with what we were going to do. Kind of trusted that it was all going to work out. If we had a high possession game here, our percentages were going to be better than theirs.
Yeah, it kind of took a little bit to get used to what they were doing defensively. First they were packing it back in, then they flew out at you. So it was doing, like you said, some different things here and there. But the kids stayed with it. You scored double figures every quarter tonight.
Yeah, that's always nice, and the first was our lowest quarter. So, like you said, kind of felt them out in the first quarter. I thought our defense was actually really solid in the first quarter, aside from 2 times where we fell for a shot fake, and those were their 2 buckets. But other than that, I thought we were a little more solid in the first quarter. After that, we got a little wild, and we started going for probably too many steals. Needed to stay home a little bit more. That kind of explains the second and third quarter where they got to double figures. But the other the nice thing is, when your offense is going, it takes some of the pressure off your defense. You would like it to stay at a high level all the time, but sometimes when it does, kind of falter a little bit, it's nice to have, the offense going like it was and, build that 20-point lead going into the fourth and then, get those other guys in.
Hodge Rayburn, Maverick Webb both scored 18 tonight to lead you guys in scoring, but Brady Allmeyer also hit double figures. And one thing about Brady tonight, and Kevin and I were talking about this, he's just not, he scored 42 here a couple games ago. And then he's not just sitting looking for shots now like some guys would. He's given whatever the defense has given him. He took some. He did take some threes tonight. Didn't make any, but man, his passing tonight. He had a lot of assists. He's got to be close to a triple double with rebounds, points, and assists.
Yeah, he had a nice game. I thought he was creating really well. He probably does the best job on our team of looking for our post players when he drives. It's kind of a tricky pass to sneak it in there a lot of times when the help's coming over and there's a lot of hands. So he does a nice job of threading the needle on those. Our post did a really nice job of finishing those. Sean had two, I think, both off of Brady's passes, and I think Braden Miller's both were off of Brady's passes as well. So they did a nice job of finishing those when they got them. I thought Mav and Hodge both played really nice again. Our kind of four-headed monster has been really solid lately. You'll have one of the guys kind of have a little bit of an off night every once in a while, like Creighton did tonight. Just with his finishing, I thought he played nice, with the creating and getting into the paint and making plays and rebounding. But we've had nights where Brady's had a little bit of an off night, Creighton's had an off night. Mav hasn't seen the ball go through the hoop, and the other three have really picked those guys up when that happens. It's so nice having those weapons that teams can't just guard one guy. Brady scores 42. Teams might think, okay, it's time to run a box and one. And then the two games since then, Mav had 21 and then he had 18 tonight. Hodge has had two really nice games. Creighton kind of does his thing always, and so it's just nice to have those four like real weapons, double-digit scoring type weapons out there at all, pretty much all times. And then we feel like the other guys are coming along really well right now.
Yeah, defensively didn't give up a lot of second, opportunities. It was pretty much one and done for the Sailors all night. Did a good job on the boards. Everybody. I mean, it was a collective effort. There was, three or four guys underneath the basket, getting the rebound every time a shot went up.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. When you watch warm-ups of this game, one side was kind of looking down on the other side, and they were 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", and strong and physical. And I thought we did a nice job, even in our zone, of getting them boxed out. And then going and attacking it, which was nice. It just keyed our transition game when we were getting to that. When we could trust that, the other four guys were going to get it, we could contest the shot and then kind of take off. We got a couple looks off of Brady doing that. And so it's just, a collective effort on the boards. We're not going to have, one guy go get 20 boards. We just need all four guys, and then plus the guy who's contesting the shot a little bit to get back in there. And we did that pretty well tonight against a big team, like I said. We're going to be playing a team that looks a little more like us tomorrow night. But, sometimes we struggle with those because we don't have that same, mindset of, we got to get them off the glass. And that's going to have to be something we're going to bring tomorrow night.
Yeah, Maxwell tomorrow afternoon, actually. The girls start at 3 o'clock, and then you guys will follow that, taking on the Maxwell Wildcats, a team that's been up and down. They did meet Maywood Hayes Center the other night. I don't know if they had a game tonight. I'm not sure if
they played South Loop tonight.
That's right, they played South Loop, so it'll be interesting to see how that final score comes up. But talk to us about the Wildcats and how do you guys get them out with the W tomorrow?
Yeah, they're playing pretty good basketball right now. Obviously, the Maywood win was the one that kind of got everyone's attention. I watched quite a bit of their Arapahoe game the other night. They're scoring the ball really well. They're tough to stop. They got weapons. I kind of in the locker room a second ago compared Cole Hoffman to Houston Billiter. Kind of plays with that same style where he's just hunting threes every chance he gets. And then when you close out too hard, he'll drive past you and go make plays in the paint for his teammates. He's a really good player. He's playing at an all-conference level. Part of their early season struggles was that he missed a few games. But since he's been back, in the 7 games he's played, they've pretty much played pretty well in 6 of those 7. And so it's going to be a big test. If you look at the record, all of a sudden we're kind of the team who's on the side of, okay, our record's getting better. But we were that team where our record maybe didn't reflect how we were playing, early in the season. And I think Maxwell's one of those teams right now. If you take them lightly because of what their record says, you're going to be in trouble. They got weapons. They, like I said, Huffman is kind of a Billiter type scorer, type creator for his team. Ray Reyes on the wing is really athletic. When we played them this summer, he took it to the rim on us a couple times and had some high-level finishes. And then Vega is one of those guys that every team needs where, kind of a bigger dude, but just does it all. Boards really well for his size. He'll step out and hit the occasional three. He's going to, be solid, setting you screens, getting you open, and he's always going to play hard. And every kid that they put on the floor, Coach Byrne has done a really good job since he got there of just making sure they play hard every night. We're going to have to match that. Like you said, afternoon game, we're back up here at 10 for shoot-around, and we're on the road. So it's a quick turnaround for a pretty high-paced game tonight. We can't have tired legs. We got to go out there and make sure we're ready to go from the tip because, that's been a tough place for us to play since I've been here. So we got to make sure that we're ready to go, handle our business with shoot-around in the morning and be ready for tip-off at 4:30 tomorrow.
Well, congratulations on the 5th win in a row. We'll get number 6 tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard are going to take a quick break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham, Kevin Martin back here with you for the final time tonight. Don't forget tomorrow afternoon. We have Taco John's pregame show will start approximately at 2:40 with tip-off for the girls at 3 o'clock. Kevin's not going to come tomorrow. He's just says,
I got to get healed up, man.
Can't battle this cold anymore out in the cold weather. So I don't blame you. We're going to head to North Platte tomorrow. Christmas party up there for Community First Bank, heading up there. And then we'll head over to Maxwell for the basketball game. Final scores once again tonight. The girls get the win over the Sailors 43-24. Amateur Bar and Grill players of the game were Mallory Springer and Brooklyn Holtz. And the boys win 63-37. And Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game, Brady Allmeyer, Maverick Webb, and Hodge Rayburn for the Trojans. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. We're going to wrap things up. Kevin, final thoughts on tonight's games?
Both teams are moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's all you want when, we're getting close to tournament time. And you got to start winning games, stringing some games together, and they're doing that.
Cambridge girls have won 2 in a row. The boys have won 5 in a row. Looking for 3 and 6 tomorrow against Maxwell. Once again, tip-off time at 3 o'clock for the girls. Boys action will follow. We're going to wrap things up for all the folks at Hometown Family Radio. For Kevin Martin, my color guy, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Brynick Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Viera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestat, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit HometownFamilyRadio.com.